distant sound, that's all. The city's glowing through my window pane, like diamonds scattered in the rain. A bottle of champagne rests on ice, waiting for a different night, one we planned beneath softer skies before goodbye arrived. The room is dressed in amber light, silk shadows dancing through the night, and somewhere in the quiet air I almost feel you there. The clock keeps moving faithfully, but some moments never leave. They linger in the heart like secrets we still believe. Champagne after midnight, bubbles fading in the glass, like the echoes of a love too beautiful to last. Champagne after midnight, city lights reflected gold. Every sparkle in the room feels like a story left untold. And though the night grows older and the moon climbs higher still, champagne after midnight keeps your memory near. The road's piano breathes a gentle glow, soft as falling snow. A fretless bass drifts underneath, like a river moving through me. The drums arrive with quiet grace, leaving silence in their place, and every brush against the snare feels like a whispered prayer. A lonely guitar hangs in the air, wrapped in reverb everywhere, like a voice I almost know, calling from long ago. Some loves become photographs, some become songs in the dark. Somehow you became both, living inside my heart. Champagne after midnight, bubbles fading in the glass, like the echoes of a love too beautiful to last. Champagne after midnight, city lights reflected gold. Every sparkle in the room feels like a story left untold. And though the night grows older and the moon climbs higher still, champagne after midnight keeps your memory near. Ooh, if I could borrow one more evening, I'd spend it exactly like this. Ooh, your hand resting near mine, your name falling from my lips. The strings arrive like distant stars, opening old scars, then disappear into the blue, leaving me with thoughts of you. Champagne after midnight, bubbles fading in the glass, like the echoes of a love too beautiful to last. Champagne after midnight, city lights reflected gold. Every sparkle in the room feels like a story left untold. And though the night grows older and the moon climbs higher still, champagne after midnight keeps your memory near. Champagne after midnight, golden in the dark. Champagne after midnight, still lighting up my heart. The city's sleeping, I'm still dreaming, while the last bubbles disappear, and your memory stays here. coffee cooling by the window, steam disappearing into the dark. The city drips with midnight colors, and distant headlights leave their marks. The rain came through an hour ago, now every street shines like a dream. Silver rivers under neon signs flowing through the city scene. I pull the curtains halfway back and watch the night move slow and deep. Somewhere a train fades into silence while the whole world falls asleep. Loneliness wears expensive clothes on nights like these. Dressed in candlelight and memory, moving gracefully. Black coffee and street lights, keeping each other company tonight. One grows colder in my hand, the other glows where I stand. Black coffee and street lights, both refusing to say goodbye, just holding on until the dawn beneath a velvet sky. And somehow they remind me of you every single time. The roads breathe softly from the speakers like a whisper crossing velvet air. A bass note settles in the shadows and stays suspended there. The brushes barely touch the rhythm, leaving silence all around. A tenor sax appears for a moment, then melts back into the sound. The room feels larger than it should, filled with things I never say. And every reflection in the glass looks a little like yesterday. Some loves become a photograph, others become a song. Yours became a midnight feeling that keeps lingering on. Black coffee and street lights, keeping each other company tonight. One grows colder in my hand, the other glows where I stand. Black coffee and street lights, both refusing to say goodbye, just holding on until the dawn beneath a velvet sky. And somehow they remind me of you every single time. If memory had a soundtrack, it would sound something like this. A slow piano, a lonely saxophone, and the echo of your kiss. The strings rise like distant fog, touching the edges of the room, then disappear into the darkness, leaving space for the moon. Black coffee and street lights, keeping each other company tonight. One grows colder in my hand, the other glows where I stand. Black coffee and street lights, both refusing to say goodbye, just holding on till the dawn beneath a velvet sky. And somehow they remind me of you every single time. Black coffee by the window, street lights down below. Neither one is sleeping, neither wants to let go. Just waiting, just fading into the morning blue. Black coffee and street lights, tasting like you. No one calls this late anymore. The telephone sleeps beside the door. Its shadow stretches across the floor, like it's waiting for something to. The rain has left the avenue clean, street lights shimmer in amber and green, and somewhere below a taxi glides by through the quiet of the night. A candle flickers near the shelf, keeping company with itself, just like me in this borrowed hour, listening to the city breathe. Some silences feel expensive, like they cost a piece of your soul. And every passing midnight leaves another story untold. No one calls this late, yet I still look toward the phone, like a part of me believes I was never left alone. No one calls this late, but your memory always does, slipping softly through the dark, just when the room grows quiet enough. And for a little while, I almost hear your voice. The road touches a minor chord, then lets it disappear. A bass note settles underneath, like a feeling I've carried for years. Brushes drift across the snare, barely move in the air. A distant saxophone sighs once, then vanishes into the room. The city wears its midnight suit, black reflections and polished blues, and every window glowing far away looks like somebody else's dream. Longing never raises its voice, it simply takes a seat nearby, and waits beside the candlelight, watching the hours pass by. No one calls this late, yet I still look toward the phone, like a part of me believes I was never left alone. No one calls this late, but your memory always does, slipping softly through the dark, just when the room grows quiet enough. And for a little while, I almost hear your voice. Ooh, maybe love becomes an echo after all the years are gone. Ooh, not loud enough to follow, just enough to linger on. The strings emerge from somewhere distant, like fog rolling over the sea, then disappear into the silence, leaving the night with me. No one calls this late, yet I still look toward the phone, like a part of me believes I was never left alone. No one calls this late, but your memory always does, slipping softly through the dark, just when the room grows quiet enough. And for a little while, I almost hear your voice. No one calls this late. The city glows below. The candle's nearly gone, but I don't let it go. Just one more minute, one more memory. No one calls this late, except you in my dreams. Room 1708, curtains half drawn. The city's reflection lingering till dawn. Headlights drift across the ceiling slow, like memories that refuse to go. The rain has settled on the avenue, turning every light a deeper blue. A glass sits waiting on the nightstand still, beside a note I never had the will to throw away, to leave behind, like I could leave you from my mind. Some loves don't end, they just remain, hidden beneath the passing days. The room is quiet enough to hear an old heart break. And every shadow knows the memories I still keep. In room 1708, I still see your silhouette, standing by the window light, like you never said goodbye. In room 1708, time moves slow and delicate. Every midnight finds a way to bring your love back again. And though the years have slipped away like rain across the glass, part of you is living here inside this room at last. The road lays down a gentle haze, soft as smoke from yesterday. A fretless bass drifts underneath, like a secret moving through me. The brushes whisper on the snare, leaving little pockets of air, where every feeling has room to breathe, and every silence speaks to me. A guitar floats beyond the light, wrapped in echoes of the night, while distant sirens fade away, like dreams dissolving into gray. Love can leave an empty space, yet somehow fill a room. And every lonely melody finds a way to bloom. In room 1708, I still see your silhouette, standing by the window light, like you never said goodbye. In room 1708, time moves slow and delicate. Every midnight finds a way to bring your love back again. And though the years have slipped away like rain across the glass, part of you is living here inside this room at leaving me alone with you. In room 1708, I still see your silhouette, standing by the window light, like you never said goodbye. In room 1708, time moves slow and delicate. Every midnight finds a way to bring your love back again. And though the years have slipped away like rain across the glass, part of you is living here inside this room at last. Room 17, the city glowing far below. Room 17, where old feelings never go. Still waiting, still dreaming, still holding on somehow. In room 1708, you're with me now. Rain is falling on Lexington Avenue, painting silver lines across the view. Midnight taxis drift through pools of gold, like stories only lonely hearts have told. The cafe chairs are stacked inside, neon reflections ride the tide of puddles trembling beneath the streetlight glow, while the city whispers soft and low. I pull my coat a little closer now and wonder where you are somehow. The night is beautiful and blue, but not quite beautiful enough without you. Some memories arrive like rain, soft enough to hide the pain. And every drop upon the glass brings a piece of the past. Rain on Lexington Avenue, shining like the dreams we never saw through. Every light reflected in the street below looks like somewhere we were meant to go. Rain on Lexington Avenue, the whole world wrapped in shades of blue. And though the city keeps moving on tonight, my heart stays here beneath the lights. The piano breathes a gentle chord, floating through the room like smoke. A bass note lingers in the dark, like a hand resting on my heart. The silence says more than words could say. In the spaces where feelings stay, a distant guitar fades into the air like a secret neither of us shared. Outside, the river catches light and carries it into the night, just like time carried me away from the love I couldn't make it stay. Some hearts learn how to heal, others learn how to remember. And mine still keeps a little flame burning through December. Rain on Lexington Avenue, shining like the dreams we never saw through. Every light reflected in the street below looks like somewhere we were softly with the night, like stars awakening from light. And for a moment I can almost believe you're standing here with me. Rain on Lexington Avenue, shining like the dreams we never saw through. Every light reflected in the street below looks like somewhere we were meant to go. Rain on Lexington Avenue, the whole world wrapped in shades of blue. And though the city keeps moving on tonight, my heart stays here beneath the lights. Rain on Lexington Avenue, falling slow and true. Midnight on the avenue, still reminding me of you. Soft reflections, sweet connections, drifting through the blue. Rain on Lexington Avenue, and I'm still missing you. Quarter past 2, the city's gone quiet. The rain stopped talking an hour ago. Streetlights shimmer on empty pavement like old gold sinking into the road. A candle trembles beside the window, throwing shadows across the room. The smoke from my coffee curls upward, then disappears into the blue. Your photograph leans against the lamp, half hidden by the amber glow. I tell myself I should put it away, but my heart says no. There are nights that ask for honesty without saying a word. And silence somehow tells the truth better than I've ever heard. This is the hour between us, where memory feels almost real, where the city fades into darkness and old emotions reveal themselves. The hour between us, where your name still lingers in the air, like a saxophone crying softly to a room that's no longer there. And I sit here holding shadows like they might still care. The road touches a single chord, then leaves the silence all alone. A bass note hangs beneath the darkness like a heartbeat without a home. The distant sound of a tenor sax floats through the edge of my mind. Slow as smoke across the ceiling, gentle as lost time. The moonlight rests upon the floorboards like silver scattered by a dream. And everything feels far away except your memory. Love doesn't always leave loudly, sometimes it leaves like rain, disappearing into the night, yet returning again and again. This is the hour between us, where memory feels almost real, where the city fades into darkness and old emotions reveal themselves. The hour between us, where your name still lingers in the air, like a saxophone crying softly to a room that's no longer there. like they might still care. Ooh, I never learned how to forget you. I only learned how to carry you well. Ooh, like a secret folded carefully inside a heart that never tells. The strings rise briefly from the darkness, then vanish into midnight blue, leaving nothing but the quiet and the thought of you. This is the hour between us, where memory feels almost real, where the city fades into darkness and old emotions reveal themselves. The hour between us, where your name still lingers in the air, like a saxophone crying softly to a room that's no longer there. And I sit here holding shadows like they might still care. The candles burning low, and now the city barely breathes. Another night is leaving, but your memory stays with me. Soft as smoke, slow as midnight, warm as yesterday. The hour between us never fades away. The jazz bar on Mercer Street still keeps a table in the corner, where the light falls soft and low, and nobody asks too many questions. Outside, the pavement shines with rain. Taxi lights drift through the haze. The city wears its midnight face, elegant and hard to read. I sit beneath a cloud of amber glow, listening to a piano speak in slow motion. Every note seems to know your name, even after all this time. Some places remember people long after they've gone away, like old songs living quietly between yesterday and today. At the jazz bar on Mercer Street, your memory takes the seat across from me, and for a moment the years disappear, like smoke dissolving into the air. At the jazz bar on Mercer Street, the night moves slow to a broken heartbeat, and every melody the band begins feels like you're walking in again. The roads lays velvet on the silence, barely touching the harmony. A bass note lingers beneath the room, like a thought that refuses sleep. Brushes whisper against the snare, soft enough to leave space for longing. A tenor sax drifts through the darkness like perfume left on a coat. The bartender dries the same glass twice, lost somewhere inside his own story, while I watch reflections in the mirror fade into shadows and blue light. Love never really leaves a room. It settles into the walls, waiting for a certain song to bring it back at all. At the jazz bar on Mercer Street, your memory takes the seat across from me, and for a moment the years disappear, like smoke dissolving into the air. At the jazz bar on Mercer Street, the night moves slow to a broken heartbeat, and every melody the band begins feels like you're walking in again. Ooh, I still remember your black satin dress, the way it caught the candlelight. Ooh, and how your laughter floated above the music like something too beautiful to keep. The strings rise from the shadows, briefly touching the edge of the sky, then vanish back into the darkness before I can ask them why. At the jazz bar on Mercer Street, your memory takes the seat across from me, and for a moment the years disappear, like smoke dissolving into the air. The jazz bar on Mercer Street, the night moves slow to a broken heartbeat, and every melody the band begins feels like you're walking in again. The band's playing softer now, the room is almost still. One last saxophone crying over the top of the hill. The candles flicker, the shadows linger. The jazz bar on Mercer Street, where I still meet you every week. 3 in the morning, the city's washed clean by a satin rain falling in silver streams. Streetlights shimmer on the boulevard below, like liquid gold moving slow. The room is warm, the window slightly cracked, letting in the sound of tires on wet tracks. A half-read book rests beside my chair, but tonight my thoughts are elsewhere. The moon hides quietly behind the clouds, and every silence feels a little loud whenever your memory walks through the door, like it has 1,000 nights before. Longing has a gentle voice, it never needs to shout. It simply finds an empty room and slowly fills it out. Satin rain at 3 a.m., falling through the city again. Every drop writes your name across the glass like a flame. Satin rain still lives between the lines of every dream I hold inside, underneath this midnight sky. The road's piano blooms in the dark like candlelight inside my heart. A fretless bass moves low and deep through places words can't reach. The brushes dance against the snare, soft enough to leave space in the air for a lonely guitar to gently cry and disappear into the night. Outside the avenue glows blue, every reflection reminds me of you, like the city itself remembers when we belong to each other then. Some loves become distant stars, too far away to touch, but somehow close enough to still mean this much. Sade rain at 3 a.m., falling through the city again. Every drop writes your name across the glass like a flame. Sade rain at 3 a.m., bringing back where we've been. And though the night is passing by, your love still lives between the lines of every dream I hold inside, underneath this midnight sky. Ooh, if the rain could carry messages, I'd send one drifting out to you, telling you the light you left behind still shines in everything I do. The strings rise softly for a moment, like a sigh from somewhere above, then disappear back into silence, leaving only love. Sade rain at 3 a.m., falling through the city again. Every drop writes your name across the glass like a flame. Sade rain at 3 a.m., bringing back where we've been. And though the night is passing by, your love still lives between the lines of every dream I hold inside, underneath this midnight sky. Sade rain at 3 a.m., still falling soft and slow. Sade rain at 3 a.m., like a love that won't let go, still drifting, still glistening across the city blue. Sade rain at 3 a.m., still reminding me of you. There's one light left above the town, high where the skyline settles down. A lonely window glowing gold against the midnight cold. The rain has faded, the streets still shine, like scattered memories crossing my mind. And from up here the world looks small, like none of it mattered at all. Crystal glass rests in my hand while distant sirens fade again. And somewhere in the quiet blue, every thought turns back to you. Some nights were elegance like silk upon the skin. But underneath the beauty, old heartbreak still slips in. I'm the last light in the penthouse tonight, burning softly above the city lights, watching shadows dance across the room while your memory blooms. The last light in the penthouse tonight, holding on to what time couldn't rewrite. And though the skyline fades into the dawn, this feeling lingers on. The piano breathes a major ninth, warm and tender as candlelight. A fretless bass slides underneath, like a secret I still keep. The drummer brushes time away without a single word to say, while the guitar hangs in the air like a question left somewhere. The silence between the notes feels deep, the kind that never falls asleep. Every pause becomes a place where I still see your face. The city keeps moving forward, street by street, year by year. But certain songs and certain nights still bring you near. I'm the last light in the penthouse tonight, burning softly above the city lights, watching shadows dance across the room while your memory blooms. The last light in the penthouse tonight, holding on to what time couldn't rewrite. And though the skyline fades into the dawn, this feeling lingers on. Somewhere below, 1,000 hearts are chasing dreams through the dark. Ooh, and maybe some are learning too that love can leave and still stay true. The strings arrive like distant stars, touching every hidden scar, then disappear into the night, leaving only soft moonlight. I'm the last light in the penthouse tonight, burning softly above the city lights, watching shadows dance across the room while your memory blooms. The last light in the penthouse tonight, holding on to what time couldn't rewrite. And though the skyline fades into the dawn, this feeling lingers on. The city's almost sleeping now, the sky is turning gray. But this little light still glows, refusing to fade away. Still shining, still dreaming, still seeing your eyes. The last light in the penthouse, waiting for sunrise. Spills across the room in shades of silver and faded blue. The television glows without a sound, painting lonely colors shadows all around. A cigarette burns in the crystal tray, like the last few words we never said. Its ember flickers, then grows dim, the way some memories begin. The city hums beyond the glass, a distant river of headlights passing, while I sit still beneath the dark, listening to the weight of my heart. Some nights feel older than they are, like they've been waiting years to arrive. Carrying quiet questions no one ever answers right. Velvet ashes and blue light, keeping me company tonight. Like old lovers who refuse to leave, though they no longer believe. Velvet ashes and blue light, drifting through the corners of my mind. And every shadow in this room still carries traces of you, while the night unfolds so slow. There's nowhere else to go. The road lays down a lonely chord, then retreats into the dark. A bass note lingers underneath, like a secret beneath my skin. Brushes whisper against the snare, barely disturbing the air. And somewhere far inside the mix, a tenor sax breathes and disappears. The silence between each phrase feels heavier than yesterday, as if the room itself remembers every touch, every surrender. Love can become a ghost of light, moving softly through the years, never asking to be seen, yet always appearing here. Velvet ashes and blue light, keeping me company tonight. Like old lovers who refuse to leave, though they no longer believe. Velvet ashes and blue light, drifting through the corners of my mind. And every shadow in this room still carries traces of you, while the night unfolds so slow. There's nowhere else to go. If loneliness had a color, it would glow like this tonight. Ooh, somewhere between midnight blue and the edge of fading light. The strings arrive like distant fog, touching the horizon of the song, then disappear without a sound, leaving only what remains now. Velvet ashes and blue light, keeping me company tonight. Like old lovers who refuse to leave, though they no longer believe. Velvet ashes and blue light, drifting through the corners of my mind. And every shadow in this room still carries traces of you, while the night unfolds so slow. There's nowhere else to go. Velvet ashes, blue light on the wall. The city's still awake, though I don't hear it at all. Just the saxophone fading and the candle burning low. Velvet ashes and blue dressed in amber light tonight, one candle trembling near the window pane. Outside, the city wears a coat of rain and whispers softly through the dark again. A half-finished glass of red beside my hand, a record turning slow beneath the air. The clock moves carefully across the wall, as if it's trying not to wake despair. I don't miss you loudly anymore. Time has softened every sharp edge of goodbye. But some nights your memory arrives like smoke drifting across a quiet sky. Candles after midnight, burning low and golden in the dark, leaving shadows on the ceiling like fingerprints upon my heart. Candles after midnight, nothing here is asking to be saved. Only two or three old feelings, learning how to behave. And somewhere in the silence, your name still glows, soft as the rain, soft as the flame. The saxophone is crying down the hall, a lonely note suspended in the blue. It sounds the way a photograph might feel if photographs could ache the way we do. The streets below are mirrors made of light. Every passing headlamp leaves a trace. I watch reflections wander through the night, like memories searching for a place. There was beauty in the way we came apart. No broken promises, no bitter scene. Only two hearts carried by different tides, and everything that lived between. Candles after midnight, burning low and golden in the dark, leaving shadows on the ceiling like fingerprints upon my heart. Candles after midnight, nothing here is asking to be saved. Only two or three old feelings, learning how to behave. And somewhere in the silence, your name still glows, soft as the rain, soft as the flame. I have learned that longing isn't sorrow, not always. Sometimes it's gratitude wearing a darker shade, a quiet companion sitting across the room, not speaking, only staying. The candle grows smaller, the night grows deeper, the music grows distant, and for a moment everything beautiful becomes enough. Candles after midnight, still shining through the velvet air, like a love too wise for drama, too tender to disappear. Candles after midnight, holding what the years could not erase. A little warmth inside the darkness, a little light inside the space. The city fades into the early dawn. The rain slows against the glass. The candle finally surrenders, but the glow remains. The glow remains. streetlights on a boulevard of rain, golden reflections trembling under passing cars. The city's wearing diamonds made of water tonight, and every shining window looks like fallen stars. I sit beside the silence and let it pour, like slow jazz drifting from a room upstairs. Your memory settles softly on my shoulders, like a favorite coat carrying years of prayers. The night asks nothing from me now, it only lets me feel velvet streetlights burning softly through the blue. Every lonely glow reminds me of a midnight spent with you. Velvet streetlights painting silver on my soul, like a love too deep for daylight, still illuminating what it stole. A distant saxophone dissolves into the dark, wrapped in the hush of a sleeping avenue. The moon hangs low above the rooftops, like an old photograph touched by shades of blue. I remember how your eyes could calm a storm, how your smile could slow the hands of time. Now I find those moments in reflections, floating through the corners of my mind. The city keeps its secrets well, but some remain alive. Velvet streetlights burning softly through the blue. Every lonely glow reminds me of a midnight spent with you. Velvet streetlights painting silver on my soul, like a love too deep for daylight, still illuminating what it stole. Maybe longing is a kind of grace, a quiet companion through the years, a gentle flame that never disappears, only changing shape beneath the tears. And maybe every road we leave behind lies somewhere inside the heart, where every ending becomes a memory, and every memory becomes an art. Slowly the rain keeps falling, softly the night keeps calling. Somewhere beyond these city lights, your name still shines. Velvet streetlights glowing warm against the rain, turning every fleeting shadow into something that remains. Velvet streetlights keeping watch above the night, while the world keeps moving onward. You remain my quiet light. The streets grow empty, the sky turns gray, morning waits beyond the horizon. But for one more moment in the velvet streetlights. Velvet curtains breathing with the midnight wind, a soft sway in the amber glow. Rain traces, silver signatures on the glass, like letters nobody was meant to know. The room is quiet enough to hear the shadows move, quiet enough to hear the years unfold. A road's chord lingers somewhere in the dark, warm and fragile as liquid gold. I sit beside the window with the city below, watching headlights drift through pools of rain. Each one disappears into the distance, like a memory slipping through my veins. Velvet curtains and rain, that's all the night requires. A little light, a little darkness, a few unfinished desires. Velvet curtains and rain, and your ghost beside the view. Not haunting, not hurting, just keeping the silence true. The saxophone arrives like midnight perfume, floating low across the room. Its voice is made of velvet and regret, blooming softly in the gloom. I remember the way you held a conversation, like jazz holds a melody, slow and free, leaving spaces for the heart to answer, leaving room for mystery. The city still wears the same diamonds after dark, the river still gathers fragments of the moon, but some nights feel suspended in another decade, as if dawn is arriving far too soon. Velvet curtains and rain, that's all the night requires. A little light, a little darkness, a few unfinished desires. Velvet curtains and rain, and your ghost beside the view. Not haunting, not hurting, just keeping the silence true. I don't reach for yesterday anymore, I let it come when it chooses, like a familiar song from another room, like candlelight finding forgotten corners. There is grace in that, a kind of peace that only midnight understands. The brush snare whispers, the bass note remains, the candle flickers, the rain explains nothing. And somehow surrendering today. The rain arrives sometime after 1, quiet as a secret crossing town. Now the windows wear 1,000 silver tears, while midnight gently settles down. A candle burns beside an empty chair, its flame bending softly with the air. The room is filled with half-forgotten jazz and thoughts too delicate to share. Your photograph remains inside a drawer I haven't opened in a little while. Not because it hurts to see your face, but because I know it by heart now. Ashes in the ashtray, smoke in the chandelier light. Everything is fading slowly, everything except tonight. Ashes in the ashtray, like little ghosts of what has been. Not sorrow, not regret, just where old fire has lived. The saxophone enters like a late confession, low and warm against the darkened room. A single note hangs longer than expected, like perfume refusing to leave too soon. Outside the avenue shines black and gold, a river made of headlights and rain. Every passing reflection seems familiar, every shadow speaks your name. I remember the softness of your silence, the way you never hurried through a thought, as though every moment deserved attention, as though love was something carefully taught. Ashes in the ashtray, smoke in the chandelier light. Everything is fading slowly, everything except tonight. Ashes in the ashtray, like little ghosts of what has been. Not sorrow, not regret, just where old fire has lived. There are nights when loneliness feels heavy, and there are nights like this, when it wears silk gloves and sits quietly beside you, speaking only through memory, speaking only through music. The brush snare whispers, the bass note holds, the candle lowers, the room grows old. The rain keeps falling without a reason, without a hurry. Ashes in the ashtray, silver under amber light, proof that even fading embers can still make darkness bright. Ashes in the ashtray, resting where the flame once stood, not asking to burn again, only remembering how beautiful it was. The city exhales beyond the glass, the saxophone disappears into static, the candle gives away its final glow, and all that's left is the scent of smoke, the sound of rain, and a heart at peace with both. Ashes in the ashtray. Ashes in the ashtray. Ashes in the ashtray. The night is dressed in shades of blue and gold. Street lights shimmer on the river below. A gentle wind moves through the open blinds, carrying secrets only midnight knows. I pour another glass of borrowed time and watch the city breathe beyond the haze. Your memory arrives without a sound, like a familiar song from distant days. Nothing moves too fast tonight. Even the moon seems lost in thought. After the rain has gone, your shadow lingers on the glass, soft as a dream, warm as a sigh, a feeling too beautiful to pass. After the rain has gone, the silence speaks your name again, like candlelight across the dark, like love that never learned to end. Piano hums beneath the room's soft glow, each chord unfolding like a velvet rose. The evening stretches gently through the dark, in that sacred space where longing grows. I still remember how your laughter moved, slow as smoke above a summer flame. And though the years have wandered far from us, the heart remembers every shade of your name. Nothing asks for certainty. The night accepts what daylight cannot hold. After the rain has gone, your shadow lingers on the glass, soft as a dream, warm as a sigh, a feeling too beautiful to pass. like love that never learned to end. Maybe we're only echoes now, floating through rooms we used to know. Maybe forever isn't measured by time, but by the places we never let go. And somewhere beneath these sleeping skies, a part of you still walks with me, in every reflection of midnight light, in every unfinished melody. No promises, no regrets, only the sweetness that remains. No answers, no goodbyes, only the rhythm of the rain. After the rain has gone, your presence lingers in the air, soft as the glow of distant stars, but beauty hidden everywhere. After the rain has gone, the night still holds what we once knew, and every lonely city light finds its way back to you. The river carries silver dreams downstream.